Hey. Hello. How are you? This is going to be my very first video, and so I'm going to tell you a little bit about what it is we're going to do here on this channel. Hopefully this mic, the Tascam, is sufficient in providing sound for this video, but here's what we're going to do. So, for starters, my name is Cara, and I honestly don't have a clue about what it is I'm doing. I really want to garden, and I have gardened in the past, some successful, some unsuccessful, and so what this channel is going to be is that I'm going to learn how to garden. You're going to learn how to garden with me. I want this to be kind of like an open community so we can kind of learn together. Right now I am in Texas, and it's important that y'all know that I'm in Texas because a lot of gardening is based on your region, your climate, your temperatures, and your season. So that's where this is going to be based off of. We're going to do a couple of things here, including actual gardening, which, as you can see, the very sad state of my current garden. But I was also thinking of maybe doing some video essays on food justice, food systems, nutrition, those types of things. Reasons being is because once you start gardening, especially in the wintertime, things take time to grow. So I thought maybe we could do some learning in between things and plants and vegetables doing their thing. So that's kind of the idea that I have here right now. Very excited to start this channel. I've been kind of wanting to do it for a while, but I'm currently unemployed, so now I have all the time in the world to do this. So I'm excited for y'all to be here with me, and I'm gonna figure out gardening, and if you would like to join this journey, please feel free to subscribe. I want this to be a pretty active community, so comments will be very helpful, whether you have questions, whether you have advice, or if you just want to stop and say hello. So the current situation is that garden back there, and if you can see it, I'll get out of the way. If you can see it, it looks really sad. Like, I had a summer garden earlier this year, and it thrived. Like, it was pretty crazy. I never grew watermelon before, and that was quite the experience. I did watermelon, squash, cucumbers. It was great. Winter gardening, we are currently in the winter season, is significantly more challenging, and they tend to grow a lot slower. So it's going to be really interesting in the time in which we're going to be doing this. Right now, it is beginning of December, which means, you know, things are kind of cold, but it's also kind of funky because here in Texas, we have very cold days and then it's like 80 degrees. So it's really hard to tell what it is you can and cannot grow. So we're going to go on this journey together. It's all going to be vegetable gardening, but I have 2 boxes right there currently, and I'm going to do a little Microsoft Paint doodle of where I want them to be and what I want it to look like. And then if you want to follow me, we can go look at its current scary state. So this is my current situation. Basically, I did my summer garden. I ripped everything out once everything had died off and everything started tasting bitter and was done growing. And then I completely and totally neglected it. So right now it looks really, really scary, and there's a bunch of weeds and other things growing. Surprisingly, over here, I didn't even know I grew a tomato plant, okay? I grew a watermelon plant that went all over the entire backyard. It took over everything. Again, earlier I mentioned it. I'm gonna stitch in my watermelon video. It's crazy. It was crazy. I did not know I was gonna do that. And what I did not know is that some tomato seeds somehow, somewhere, maybe from last season, got into the bed of the garden. So once the watermelon plant was done and I got 3 melons out of it, this baby sprouted up. And so I actually have, technically, I don't know if you can see it, there's little red, I'll pick one. We got some little red ones right here. They're like the world's smallest, tiniest tomatoes. So, I mean, we can still eat them, but they're itty bitty. And as much as I'm enjoying that, like they're still growing, like I appreciate that. Oof, I'm too old to be crouching down like this. Even though they're still growing and like I would like to keep them, I think I'm gonna need the space for a winter garden, and things are gonna be a bit too crowded. And as you can see, like some weeds have already intertwined in there, and I'm gonna have to basically pick the tomatoes and then plot something else. So I will have to uproot all of this, and I'm going to do kind of a video of me cleaning the situation up and then setting it up for success for whatever I choose to do with it next. So I'm going to imagine what it is that I want, clean this baby up, and then I'm going to do a video of how to start seeds, because I refuse to just go to Home Depot or Lowe's and pick up a plant. We are gardening from scratch. We're gardening from scratch. We're starting with seeds. We're going to go through the whole process, and we're going to do this all together so that we can learn together and literally grow together. I'm probably going to learn things along the way. Some people have mentioned things like pH in soil. I have never cared about that in my life, but I want to learn about it so that I can have a successful garden. One thing that I think I have to be realistic about is sometimes things aren't going to grow, and that's okay. It's going to be trial and error. It's going to be learning and doing new things. And sometimes it's not going to happen, or I'm going to mess up. And that's okay. We're going to be doing all of this together. And I'm excited to be doing this with y'all and to see what it is we can grow. So I'm excited for y'all to join me in this journey. Hope you like and subscribe. Everyone always has to say that. But here's me doing it because it's my very first video. Whoa. And I hope to see you in future videos.